Oli London. You may know him, you may not. If you do, I pity you, and if you don't, I genuinely wish your mental state good luck. Genuinely. To give you the rundown, the scannalang and ding dong, Oli London is a 31-year-old British white male who has had multiple surgeries to, in his own words, make himself more Korean. Basically, he thinks he's Korean because he had a couple plastic surgeries. I mean, he is a pretty smart guy, I know. I know everyone's thinking the same thing here. I would definitely follow him into the pits of hell and back. He's just my idol. He's really my inspiration. Apart from Darman, I think he's really the Jesus of our time. He's also got some fire, hip, woke dance moves. I mean, just look at him. Look at him go. When I see that, I take my baseball cap off and I put it backwards because I know I'm just such a cool kid. So let's dive into this mess of a man. Here we go. First off, the main personality trait, the main spice of the meal, which is Oli London, is obviously that he thinks he's Korean. I mean, just look at his explanation as to why he wants to be Korean and why he believes that deeply inside he is actually truly Korean. He says, "Since I lived in Korea, I feel like I identify as Korean. Everything about the culture is me. I feel at home there. I don't feel judged. I feel like Korean people accept me. I feel like I have the look now." When you say, "I think I have the Korean look now," if you actually mean, "I think I look like a Barbie doll who was smashed, burned, and then shoved up a unicorn's arsehole," I would have to agree with you. You also say stuff like, "Oh, I feel like the Korean people, they accept me and they allow me to be Korean." Even though if you just go in your comments on TikTok, there are countless Korean people who are literally telling you they don't want you a part of their culture. I mean, you had an interview where there was a newspaper and the writer, they said, as someone who's part Korean, I find it very offensive that you would do this. And you know what he said? I'll show you what he said in response to that.
I think there's so many problems these days with woke culture, and there's so many people, which I think it's fantastic people have opinions, but I feel like people are so quick to play the race card. So obviously Paper Magazine is a very kind of, very woke magazine, and which is fine, but I do feel like they were quite harsh with their criticism, and I feel like they have a lack of understanding. And of course I understand the journalist was of Korean ancestry, and I respect Korea so much, but I just feel like people are so quick to judge these days. It's fine to identify as 100 different genders. It's fine to identify as an alien if you want to, but
when did anyone say you could identify as E.T.? I mean, I wouldn't mind his fingers inside of me, but, Now we've established that he's really Korean, or at least that's what he says he is. I support him. #woke 2021. Now we can look at his music, because yes, ladies and gentlemen, he thinks he is a K-pop idol, a K-pop star. I mean, is he wrong? I mean, he's got the moves. Let's see if he's got the voice, though. Okay, so this is called Diss Track by Oli London, official music video. I am so excited. I'm literally shaking. I can't wait for him to just clap back to his ops, his past brethren, and, just his biggest haters. I cannot wait. I'm shivering right now. I'm expecting lines about Hitler, Piers Morgan, maybe even myself if I'm that lucky.
What you gonna do? All eyes on Oli in the club.
I'm already into this. Let's get going.
Oli in the club. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
This is some epic CGI, my friend. No wonder where all the budget went. I mean, how much did this cost? Like £3? Did he just call me the B word? Unsubscribing and disliking. That is forbidden.
You can please her, she'll never crack a smile. Priscilla, she Godzilla. Her face is full of filler.
Yeah, totally. She's the one with fillers. Definitely. She's definitely the one whose face is fake. She's so unnatural. Unlike you are just so beautiful and natural. I love you.
She's like such a whack job. Stop hating on me, girl. You make me hoe. Clyde, I gotta hide. You're like crazy, so obsessed with me.
He actually genuinely acts like a 10-year-old child whose parents give him no attention. Like, I don't know if he's doing it for a joke. If he is, I have to commend him because he's been doing it for a long time, and really he did commit to it. seeing he's got like 18 plastic surgeries.
I'm gonna let it slide, boy. You throw it hella shade at me. Catchy, they patchy. Fakest girls in town.
That's just ironic.
I'm not Ollie in the club. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Oh yeah.
Now here we go. The beat's starting to getting fired up. I'm really getting excited. Like I've got a boner already. I'm just so ecstatic. Can't wait.
Moody, she thinks she's kinda bougie. Monica, oh Monica, where you stabbed me in the back.
Oh no, girl, you didn't. You just called her a snake using a voice effect. You are the king of roasts. You just mashed them with insults. Like, how do you do this? You just roasted her back to the freaking Bronze Age. Come on, man. You are just a different sort of guy. I'm just going to end this music video right now, actually, because I'm just so scared of Oli London, and I think I will die from heat stroke because of his fire roasts.